Welcome to Codosaovang, ladies and gentlemen. Recently, hostile forces took advantage of the Vietnamese government's strategic shift from a zero-virus strategy to adapting flexibly and living safely with the pandemic to intensify distortions to oppose the party and the state of Vietnam. Therefore, Codosaovang starts right now with a clip titled "Be Vigilant Against Distortions of New Guidelines and Measures for COVID-19 Prevention and Control in Vietnam" in order to promptly contribute to rejecting their claims. First, after pandemic prevention efforts, the Communist Party and the government of Vietnam have rapidly adopted the new guidelines and measures and have promptly shifted to live with the pandemic, recover the economy and stabilize the people's life. This is a new shift in the anti-pandemic thinking and views in Vietnam, seeking to both protect people's health and stabilize the life of the whole society. Currently, many nations have adopted a strategic shift from a zero-virus strategy to living safely with the pandemic. Based on the reality, the Communist Party and the government of Vietnam advocate living with the pandemic with the motto self-adaptation, flexibility, and control of the COVID-19 pandemic. Accordingly, a multitude of solutions to support and facilitate enterprises to resume their operations have been implemented. Currently, localities have adapted to and have controlled the COVID-19 pandemic safely, effectively, and consistently across the country. Many localities have eased social distancing measures and reopened production and business activities for economic recovery and development as the set target. This has consolidated people's trust in the Communist Party and the government of Vietnam. Second, the Communist Party and the government of Vietnam have strived to improve COVID vaccination coverage and vaccinate people aged below 18. As of December the 2nd, more than 123 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccines have been administered nationwide. 54 provinces and cities have administered at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine to over 80% of people aged 18 and above, of which 23 provinces have more than 95% of adults receiving one shot. According to the Ministry of Health, 36 provinces have so far conducted COVID-19 vaccinations for children aged 12 to 17 with more than 3.5 million doses. Basically, Vietnam will be proactive in sourcing for vaccines and treatment drugs for COVID-19 by the end of 2021. Vietnam has also received COVID-19 vaccine production technology transfer from abroad for domestic production. Particularly, Vietnam has strived for expanding COVID vaccination coverage and fully vaccinating 95% of children aged 12 to 17 by the end of this year. The above explanations prove that the new anti-pandemic guidelines and measures of the party and the state are consistent with reality in Vietnam. The distorted allegations of hostile forces were only to oppose the party, the state, and socialism in Vietnam. Therefore, each of us needs to raise vigilance in order to not be tricked by hostile forces and not affect the COVID-19 prevention and control work in private and the country's development in general. Thank you for the watching.